Every superpower is born from chaos.
At the start of the 20th century, America was wealthy, but not dominant.
Across the Atlantic, Europe moved toward war.
World War I erupted over empires and alliances.
America joined late and learned the cost of global war.
When the war ended, America turned inward.
Peace was fragile. The Great Depression crushed the nation.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Franklin Roosevelt restored confidence to a broken nation.
Through bold reforms, America stood again.
But while America rebuilt, Europe burned. We will never retreat. Hitler promised power through conquest.
The reason was domination. The result was war. World War II began with the invasion of Poland. Europe collapsed under Nazi advance.
America watched and prepared.
Factories turned into weapons of war.
America became the arsenal of democracy.
Then the war came to America.
December 7, 1941.
A date which will live in infamy.
America entered World War II.
America responded with total mobilization. Millions answered the call.
Women stepped into factories to fuel the war.
American industry became unstoppable.
Ships, planes, and weapons flowed non-stop.
Across the Atlantic, Britain stood firm.
We shall never surrender.
America and Britain became allies.
To defeat Germany, a global alliance formed.
The opponent will be crushed. Germany now faced enemies on all sides. Germany demanded total war. We will never retreat.
Meanwhile, America prepared for global combat. Get up that wall!
Move! Move! Move!
The Pacific became another battlefield. Two oceans. One war. American soldiers crossed the world.
The nation stood united.
Victory demanded sacrifice. The cost was heavy.
But retreat was impossible.
We will accept nothing less than victory.
America committed fully. The tide of war began to shift. German advances slowed.
America's power was now undeniable.
Industry. Unity.
The world watched America transform.
The war was far from over.
But the balance had shifted.
A new force now shaped the war.
America had awakened.
The enemy felt the pressure.
The coming battles would decide the future. The world stood at a turning point. The sleeping giant had awakened. The decisive battles now lay ahead.
To defeat Germany, Europe had to be liberated.
The reason was clear. End Nazi occupation.
The operation would be called D-Day.
June 6, 1944. American soldiers stormed the beaches!
The cost was immense. But the result changed history.
Western Europe was finally liberated.
Germany now faced collapse.
The Eastern Front closed in. Nazi control crumbled.
In Berlin, the end approached.
Germany will fight to the end.
The war he began now consumed him.
In April 1945, Berlin fell.
Hitler was dead.
Nazi Germany surrendered. World War II ended in Europe.
But the war was not over.
Japan continued to fight.
An invasion would cost millions of lives.
A new weapon was considered.
The reason: end the war quickly.
The result would change the world. The bomb was dropped. The destruction was absolute.
Japan surrendered. World War II was over.
The world was forever changed. Old empires lay broken.
America emerged intact and powerful.
The dollar became the world's anchor.
New global rules were written.
America now led the world. Militarily, economically, politically. No nation matched its reach.
The superpower era had begun.
Power reshaped responsibility.
America stood at the center of the world.
This power came at great cost. Millions had sacrificed. But history had chosen its leader.
America was no longer just a nation.
It was a superpower. Victory left America unmatched at sea. In the skies, American air power ruled.
On land, its armies spanned continents.
Economically, America stood alone.
The dollar became the backbone of global trade.
Diplomacy followed power.
America shaped the new world order.
Military bases stretched across the globe.
Technology became its new weapon.
Power demanded responsibility.
The cost of leadership was constant vigilance.
The world now revolved around American decisions.
History had shifted its center. A new era had begun.
And that is how America became the superpower.